Hi, I'm Marcus Bean and these are my healthy living tips. Menu planning. It's really important to plan your meals in advance, and what I mean by that is create yourself a rota so you know exactly what you're going to have for breakfast, lunch and dinner. By doing this, you're going to enable yourself to create lovely, delicious food, and you're going to have that every meal. What you can also do is batch cook. By batch cooking, you'll save yourself some costs, which is really important. Not only that, by having those meals ready and in the fridge ready to go, and even the freezer, you're also going to save yourself from the takeaway. Kitchen organisation is so important with healthy eating. Now, one of the most important things you can do is labelling your food, okay? And I say it sounds a bit strange, but by labelling food, putting descriptions and dates on it, it allows you to use food in the fridge that you have, but also it allows you to go into the fridge or into the freezer or even the dry store cupboard and see spices and see things that you can use which are going to enhance the flavour of your food. Not only does it enhance the flavour of your food, but also herbs and spices are really, really good for you as well. By adding those into your dishes that you're creating, you're going to end up with delicious, tasty food that you can have throughout the week. Fresh herbs, using them and making them last. One of the best ways of storing our herbs is to actually wrap them in a damp cloth and pop them in your fridge, and this allows them to last much, much longer in your fridge so you can use them. The other thing you can do as well is by preserving them. And if you want to, why not make a fantastic fresh pesto out of some parsley or some mint, get yourself some parmesan, pine nuts, garlic, a little touch of olive oil, make an incredible fresh pesto, and this will last for weeks in the fridge. You can stir this into pastas, you can just drop it in the freezer if you want, even popped onto the top of a soup. It is incredible. Homemade soup is one of my favourite things to cook. It is delicious with a few simple ingredients, some fresh herbs, garlic, even a touch of water and a little bit of salt. You will create something that gives you all of those 5 a day that you require. Not only that, you can freeze it down, get it in tubs, label it, and you can have it for future use. But there's also a really good little extra tip. With the soups, if I have any left over, sometimes I'll jazz them up for that extra special dinner party type dish. And what we do is we add a little bit of olive oil, a touch of butter, some sort of element of little fat in there, and it makes it silky smooth. Just pop it in the blender, pop the fat in, whiz it up, and before you know it, you will have this incredible silky smooth soup that you can use as a vegetable puree on any dishes, especially meat or fish. Fresh fruit is fantastic. Not only that, it's at its peak when it's in season. So to preserve some of that goodness from the fruit, slice it up, things like your bananas and your berries, get them into tubs or bags and pop them in the freezer so they're there when you need them. They make a really good, fantastic and very easy smoothie. You can also add them into things like a little bit of yogurt and make wicked ice creams. My kids absolutely love nipping into the freezer, grabbing the frozen berries and fruits and making their own blended smoothies. The great thing about this is it's easy to do, it's healthy, and it's really tasty too.